Did the Epstein files matter here in the U.S.? Because to me right now from this chair, it feels like they matter a whole lot in other countries than they do here in America, and that's a problem. A member of the British royal family was just arrested for the first time since 1647 today. But over here, the House Oversight Committee travels to Les Wexner's house in Ohio. He doesn't come to them in Washington. Oh, he's 88 years old. I don't care. Get to Washington and testify. Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Reid Hoffman, Larry Summers, Richard Branson. Where's Pam Bondi, the Attorney General? Where is Pam Bondi? You can't just release everything and go home and go to dinner with your husband. It doesn't work like that. Clearly, it doesn't work like that in England. And why hasn't there been a single Epstein arrest in the United States of America since Ghislaine Maxwell? And why doesn't anyone ever get brought to justice here in the U.S.? Think about this. And I'm not saying anybody's guilty, but do you really expect us to believe that everyone here in this country named in these files is innocent? And why are they taking the Epstein files more seriously in England, in a foreign country? Prince Andrew, in case you have not heard, was just arrested. Prince Andrew today officially became the Hunter Biden of the royal family. But the most tragic part about today, and I know he was arrested for a glorified bookkeeping error, at least in this country, but look, they got Al Capone for tax evasion. So he could go to jail for this. But the most tragic part about what happened today is that Virginia Giuffre won't be able to testify in Prince Andrew's trial. And she won't be able to testify about what Prince Andrew allegedly made her do because she committed suicide. Because what Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew made her do was too much for her to bear. So she took her own life, even though the circumstances around her death are extremely suspicious. But here she is with, of all people, Savannah Guthrie, whose missing mother was the lead story on every other network today except for us, except for Finnerty, because that's not a real news story. Is it a tragic story? Absolutely. People go missing every day, and they don't even make the local news. Savannah Guthrie's mom goes missing, and it's the biggest story in America for a month? Not here. This is more important.
Keelan woke me up in the morning and said, "You're going to meet a prince today." I didn't know at that point that I was going to be trafficked to that prince. Prince Andrew was like, "Let's dance together." And I was like, okay. And we leave Club Tramp. And I hop in the car with Ghislaine and Jeffrey. And Ghislaine said he's coming back to the house. And I want you to do for him what you do for Epstein. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that even royalty were involved.
Virginia Giuffre is dead today, and the king's brother was just arrested, but Bill Clinton doesn't want to testify. Hillary Clinton doesn't want to testify. Think about that. And tell me there's not some sort of cover-up happening here in America.